Another year, another round of Meghan Markle's Oscars delusion, and another public flop. In what has become an annual tradition, the Duchess of Perpetual Hype managed to insert herself into the Oscars conversation without actually receiving an invitation. Again, no one, absolutely no one, had expected Meghan and Harry to show up at the Oscars. And yet, PR whispers mysteriously popped up, hinting at her attendance. Funny how that happens every time a major event rolls around. The Met Gala, the Dior deal, the Emmys. Meghan's name is floated like a helium balloon, and every time it pops with the same predictable silence. It's almost impressive, really. The sheer nerve to keep pretending to be relevant in Hollywood despite never actually getting an invite. You have to admire the commitment to the bit. Now, let's talk about Elton John, a man who actually has an Oscar, unlike Meghan, who probably had her acceptance speech ready just in case. Despite his well-documented friendship with Princess Diana and a past willingness to defend Harry and Meghan, he did not invite them to his legendary Oscars after-party. And if Elton won't have you, you know things are bad. Harry and Meghan not being invited to Elton's event speaks volumes. It's the Hollywood equivalent of being ghosted. The Sussexes spent years trying to position themselves as elite A-listers, but their invitations keep getting mysteriously lost in the mail. And if we're being honest, it's no mystery at all. Celebrities don't want to be around a couple who are notorious for spilling private conversations to the highest bidder. Who wants to be quoted in Meghan's next People magazine puff piece or featured as a tragic villain in Harry's next tell-all memoir? Let's be real, Meghan Markle would have stuck out at the Oscars like a sore thumb. The event is for A-listers, not for ex-cable show actresses trying to claw their way back into relevance. The sheer thought of her standing next to the likes of Margot Robbie, Emma Stone, or Cate Blanchett is almost too much. And let's not forget her fashion sense. The Oscars red carpet is a place for impeccable, show-stopping couture. Meghan? Her style choices have ranged from ill-fitting beige sack dresses to that unforgettable red monstrosity she wore while clutching Harry for dear life at the Salute to Freedom Gala. Could she have managed a decent Oscars look? Unlikely. Of course, Meghan's ever-loyal PR machine will probably spin this as her being too important for such a small, insignificant event like the Academy Awards. You know, the way she was too important for the Met Gala, the Grammys, and every other A-list function she's never been invited to. The reality. Hollywood has sniffed out the grift. The Sussexes are not seen as glamorous, important figures. They are seen as whining, self-obsessed opportunists who use their royal past as a bargaining chip to stay relevant. Elton John's Oscars party snub is just the latest reminder that no one in Hollywood is buying what Meghan and Harry are selling. They can't buy their way into real A-list circles. They can't force their way into the IT crowd. And they certainly can't bluff their way into an Oscars invite.